Hello and welcome back to East 9. We have a lot of side quests to do here. Which helping hand is this? 5? 6? 20? We have a lot of side quests either way. 1, 2, yeah, we have 6, I think. I don't know, I slept for like 14 hours straight, so I'm a little out of it. But I went around and grabbed some stuff. I got this Grand Elixir, basically the free bottle out of it, but I had to buy this in Pendleton Company. That's where I got that. And it's an elixir. It completely revives, heals, gets rid of status effect, everything. It's pretty great. I hope I can make those soon. I also got all of these gifts, and I couldn't even tell you where I got them. I went around off this map, went to everything that had an actual shop icon, because I didn't trust Silhouette to have all the gifts. She didn't. These shops, you have to go to them individually to find those gifts. So I went around and did that. So I'm gonna go around and talk to people quick, and then we'll get to the side quests.
Hey!
Oh yeah, we have to give gifts too. Me and the Resistance, I'm flattered, but not in this lifetime. But the old bag and I, we're like two peas in a pond. We work pretty good together. I think I might have missed did some dialogue here with them before, just because I was trying to access the menu. So.
What do you want to make? That should do it.
I gotta max that out at some point. Take this apple. Hey, if I'm not mistaken, this is from Asteria. That's right. Balduq has trade relations with Asteria, doesn't it? This takes me back. That's where we met 7 years ago. We saw Rabba and Cannon, but I'm curious to see how Goban and the others are holding up. I wonder how the villages are doing.
Yeah.
Sadly, I have not played this one yet. This is East 6? Which one is it? Is it the Ark one? I don't remember. Yeah, like Minea and Zeptic Village. Maybe even Lance Village, the place where that girl saved you. But it is a good time to send a letter. They must be just as curious to hear from you. Well, we'll be here talking about old times all day if we don't stop now. Anyway, now we've got this apple to snack on when we get a break. We can continue down our trip down memory lane then. Sure. Affinity with Dogi up. One hit KO up. Okay, and you get some vintage wine.
Adol.
You give the gift.
Well now.
Oh, you've got your hands on the good stuff, I see. Well, isn't this a kicker? Take a look at the vintage year. It's the very same year my son was born. You have a son? Surprised, are you? I take offense to that, you know. I'm not surprised. My son was as kind a man as could be, though he certainly didn't get it from me. The boy practically lived in harmony with the world itself from the day he was born. He was my business advisor too, in fact. Even Pendleton recognized his abilities. He truly was too good a son for me, was. That's right. The path of virtue doesn't always lead in your favor. That boy, he couldn't stand to see so many of his countrymen called to war. So he volunteered as a captain and lost his life soon after, as did his beloved comrades.
That's right.
But I didn't found the resistance to avenge his death or anything so crude. No, I had but one goal in mind. To make Glea, the country he so dearly loved, a land we could look to with pride. What'll you do with the resistance? As if I'd tell the likes of you. I'm only joking, of course. Suffice it to say, Rome and Glea's relationship is not as it was back then. The same could be said of our resistance. That's the painful part. Chain yourself to those days, and they'll never end. Our worldviews are pretty different. I suppose I'll just have to take that as a compliment. Well now, just how did this conversation turn so gloomy? Why don't we lighten it up with a drink? So that is what you brought it for, no? Sure. She continued to keep Adol in her company, letting him go only when the bottle was empty. Okay, Adol. I'm sorry. We just wasted all of his time.
Hey.
It's sweet of you two to keep me company, but you don't have to. Don't you have things to take care of? Meh. All that mess with the prisons finally winding down up to an end, anyhow. Ugh. Besides, this here's a nice change of pace. It is not much of a change, given how often you have arrived in the Nox pre-inebriated. Nevertheless, recuperation is vital. Perhaps I shall indulge in an extra lump of sugar. Just how does Anemona's body work, I wonder?
Yes.
Good question.
The doctor's in. Always take care out there.
Only thing that's just as good as crossing swords with someone is sharing a drink with them. The final hurrah's in the offing. Let's end it with a bang. This does not feel like an end. Also, this cursor goes way out here. There's no reason it wouldn't. And we're going here for a story. So unless we have at least 2 chapters left. This is not the last chapter. Maybe even 3. I'm guessing 3. Teacup. This teacup is a children's plaything, is it not? Upon closer inspection, it is quite a beautiful piece. Adol, would you accompany me for a moment? Huh? Oh, drip, 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 tiny teapot. Enjoy. You're pretty good at this. Yes, this form suits this tea set. Is something
What's
bothering
wrong?
you? No, it is nothing. The design on this cup. It is of Saint Rosvita. She becomes lost in thought. You tell her she has nothing to worry about. I understand. Yes, it feels as though a lost memory was returning to me. Oh. But as you said, I have no need to worry. I have plenty of time to remember. I am grateful for your company, Adol. I greatly value your friendship. Does she have, like, her soul in her? No. Why is she getting memories around that time? 5 dragon. Like one of her... I don't know. We'll find out. Gift the 5 dragons.
Adol.
You give him the folklore book, the 5 dragons, as a present.
Huh.
This book is about the 5 dragons of Altago. Thanks, Adol. I promise I'll take care of it. I mostly have access to academic books, but these are the books I prefer. Also, Adol got to go there and deal with it. By the way, Adol, have you ever been to Altago? I battled those very 5 dragons.
Huh?
Wait, the legendary dragons worshipped by the 5 tribes of Altago? You're remarkably insouciant for being the one who defeated the legendary
Honestly.
dragons. I guess that's what makes you famous.
Hey.
If you don't mind, would you tell me more about it? You wouldn't want to miss any of Adol the Red's stories told from none other than himself. You recounted the tales. Dogi joined in on the storytelling midway through with his own riveting annotations. Like that part where he blew open the Colosseum door and came to save Adol, and circus music played, and that was a great time. Sorry, I just spoiled it. Don't worry, you'll forget if
Say
you've
the
never
word
played
and
it
I'll
and you're
make
gonna
it.
play it. You have a lot of new. Everything is on 4 now. Huh? Null curse, and well, now we're just adding strength and defense to him. Okay. I still can't justify it.
Don't
Also,
just leave me hanging.
I'm broke
I'm ready and
because
raring to go. Well, come back anytime.
this cost me 12K, and one of these gifts also cost me like 10K, so
Yeah,
I'm broke.
I'll take everything you got.
I don't think we need anything from you. I should be
Hey,
talking
so-
to them. Lucian's gonna help me tidy up the warehouse today. He's a stick compared to Doki. He's a lot stronger than I thought he'd be. Guess he wasn't lying about being a seneschal of the knights, huh?
Bye-bye. See you later.
I have to talk to them because they might get like a character update that I don't know about. Phew, pretty much all of my free time goes towards smithing practice. But I'm still not good enough to use my dad's technique to their fullest potential. Maybe after I return to Artisan Lane someday, when I've honed my skills enough. In my dreams, right? Hey, you gotta shoot for the moons to be a star.
Come back anytime.
How would this game work if I didn't do the side quest for you? Like, I mean, I suppose I could still go out to the village, but this whole place would feel pretty lonely without them. It's kind of weird. I was able to get in contact with some subordinates of mine at the chapter house. They say the order has been taking a number of suspicious measures lately. I have a bad feeling about this. I can't shake. I just hope it's nothing more than a feeling. Potent ointment. Ointment, huh? I've never gotten one as a gift before. Oh, sorry. I'm not trying to sound ungrateful or anything. I often take a beating in training, so this should come in handy, thank you. It just reminded me of how my older brother would bring me some when I got hurt training. Yeah, you had a big brother? Yeah. Had being the operative word. He was the best I could have asked for. But at this point, I'm already older than he was when he died. Oh, that was a while ago. It was during the war with Rome 8 years back. He and the master were the best of friends. They'd even made an oath for the Glia's future. We'll bring to pass a Glia where all may live in warmth and in joy. Nor none must suffer or weep any longer. They'd always shined so brightly, and there I was in their shadow, vying to catch up. Then, after the war, Master Shadowlard invited me to join the Hieroglyph Knights. Not for fondness of my brother, but a need of my help as comrades defending Glia together. But now, it's as if I don't even know him anymore. Not in the way I thought I did. Without realizing, I'd opposed him, wound up in chains, and ended up saved by all of you. Now it feels like I'm even deeper in the dark of their shadows than ever before. We can get stronger together. Yeah, you're right. And training is all about all I can do for now. I hope I can count on you to spar with me, if you don't mind, that is. Either way, this ointment's going to come in handy a lot sooner than we thought. But you know what, Adol? I'm looking forward to it. Sometimes you guys say some lines that I feel like extend the conversation for almost no point. Like, you know, I don't know, maybe it's just me, like, where you just kind of want them to wrap it up a little bit. Shante informed me that Carla is currently here for a visit upstairs. If I recall correctly, she hasn't visited since the Dandelion was first established. She's in for a pleasant surprise. It has blossomed into quite the spectacle. At least to this old man, the Dandelion's charm has no parallel. Yes, I would even go as far as to suggest it becomes something of a home to many of us.
Let's have a look-see.
It certainly has.
Well now, this is wonderful.
This map may be very well the
I'd like you to-
paradigm. Same. Wandering Cloak. Oh. Wait. It seems as though the majority of this map has been completed. However, there are many locations outside of town that remain unexplored. Don't worry, we'll get 100%. That's what I do.
Let's have a- It doesn't.
Okay. I forgot if there was like a... Oh, we're almost to 60. Okay. Well, we just got Wanderer's Cloak. That is a big deal. Stats increase with distance traveled. Plus 53? Actually, more than that. Because I have like resist all and strength and 15 up, so. Plus 60. What's the max? Is it 60? I mean, it might be a little higher than that, but Adol's getting that. 100% for now. I think one of them goes like that one. I like all of those things, but I don't like the distance traveled as much as the enemies killed or skills used. I don't remember. One of them goes very high up. Rainbow earrings. What's this for me? Oh goodness, what an honor. I can't remember the last time I received a gift from such a handsome man. Oh, Adol, as if you haven't already won my heart over. Still, earrings, I never imagined I would ever wear another pair. Oh, like a different pair. Are you earrings important to you? Yes, they're more dear to me than anything else I own. They're a symbol of the promise I made to a comrade, a partner whom I owed my life to.
You know...
Years ago, I was a gladiator at the Colosseum. Surprising, right? Oh, I mean, maybe to Adol, but we got that, like, outsider knowledge. We got to see quite a bit that Adol didn't, probably. After the Romans took over, they built the Colosseum. It was 8 years ago. In my younger days, I was a bit of a hellion myself. That's when I met him. He told me something I'll never forget. Let's spice things up in this town. Until it's filled with the same vivacity that used to illuminate every street and alley. He and I wore these earrings, a matching pair, as a reminder of that oath. But after a tragic accident during the Colosseum battle, he passed away. I hope he didn't wear the earrings in battle. God, that is such a risk. Oh, I didn't want to think about it. After that, I retired and decided to pursue a career as a chef, a lifelong goal of mine. I traveled the world to hone my cooking, and that's how I met the Pendletons. It was my friendship with Carla that brought me here to the Dandelion. There's no need for commiseration. Us gladiators are always prepared for the worst. Besides, Balduq has changed much over the past 8 years, for the better. After the annexation, there was a bleak cloud that hung over it that I thought would never disappear, but now we have bullfighting, strongman competitions, and many other exciting events. My only regret is that he's unable to see his home, because the town he yearned for it to be. Become the town he yearned. But you know, Adol, the iridescent stones within these earrings have a deeper meaning. They remind us to set the past free. I really shouldn't let the past inhibit my future. Thank you, Adol, darling. I will cherish these earrings dearly. In return, I wouldn't object to going on a date with you, should you ask. You know what? I have no idea where Adol stands there. He might be. He's never really, like... He's just all about adventure. He doesn't care about... Well, maybe he does, but, you know, as a silent protagonist, how would we know? Good to see you, Adol. I hope I'm not intruding. I wasn't expecting you, exactly. For what do we owe the pleasure? Are you here for business? No, I'm not working. I simply wanted to check up on my sister. How's your flower shop doing? I trust you're putting forth your best efforts.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. It's been turning a profit since the last time you were here. And now we have flowers coming in from all over the world. Geez, when does she have time to do this? I've been meaning to secure a promising deal on daily necessities to complement the flowers. I see, you've really been working hard. You've matured, Krisha. Father would be just as proud of you as I am. Good. Krisha's grown quite a bit in my absence. I'm proud to call her my sister. It's unbecoming of me to be so sentimental.
Aw.
Do you think I went too far? I just wanted Carla to know about my flower shop.
Sure.
Nothing wrong with bragging.
Hey, Adol. What'll it be?
It's funny that my teammates behind the counter serving me. I am out of this. I should probably get
Bon
one.
appetit. Anything else I can get you? Don't be a stranger.
I need more.
Sure.
Oh, I have to talk to you. I need more recipes. I don't know. Carla's here for a visit today. I just went and said hi. It felt nice catching up. She complimented my work ethic when I was working at another place a while back. And she offered to refer me if she ever found a better gig. Who knew that meant I'd wind up working with the other Monstrums? Wait, you don't suppose Carla knew I was a raging bull when she referred me? Honestly, knowing her, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest.
Come back soon.
I wouldn't doubt it. I have to read these, but let me finish. That's Carla over there, right? From the Pendleton Company. I'm no longer gonna try if you're unnamed. I wonder if that other girl is her little sister. They do seem pretty close. I'm getting this real go-getter vibe off of her, too. It's a little inspiring, actually. I saw these guys skulking around in the empty alleyway a while back. Real shady bunch. You don't suppose they're a part of that old resistance group, the Bells of Freedom? I'm telling you, man, something fishy's going on there. Sure. The Crimson King's been making waves as the leader of the Monstrums lately. And he was supposed to be the rookie among them, too. Must be one hell of a guy. Yeah, there's no reason he should have been made leader. Well, he did kind of get everyone together, I guess. That jerk professor, he's so stubborn. Why doesn't he understand how worried I am about him? Oh, Adol, I'm sorry I didn't know you were there. It's just I had an argument with Professor Valen. He's injured himself multiple times lately and won't tell me why. I keep telling him that if he just told me, I wouldn't have to badger him about it. By the way, there's something I wanted to tell you, Adol. I've been seeing a lot of new novelty products in stores all over town. They probably won't have much practical use for you, but they make for great gifts. I highly recommend you take a look for yourself when you have the chance. Don't worry. I assumed that would happen. No guide necessary, I just immediately assumed. They're gonna put everything in one place, but the missables, well, not missables, but the things that people are going to miss are they're assuming Silhouette has everything, but she doesn't.
Are you sure? What would you like me to do?
Because otherwise, what would be the point of like keeping those stores around? Like, it's just too much work when you can just come here.
Are you sure? Stay
Okay,
safe
you
out
don't have
there.
anything new. All right, we only spent 23 minutes talking to people. Whatever, we had a lot of gifts. All right, so we're gonna do this quest. Trouble's starting to brew among the craftsmen, and I'd like some outside help on my end. If anyone sees fit, come to the craft guild. So weird. The Noble District warehouses have been frequent targets for burglary as of late. The nefarious culprits have proven capable of slipping by the Roman watch virtually undetected. I thus emphatically implore the aid of those skilled enough to handle these ruffians. Should you find you fit these qualifications, go to the Noble District. I have a trial for you. Come once you've made arrangements. Okay, but also, she has a quest down here. If the rumors are true, then that bastard Lindheim, ugh. Aris wears a pensive, brooding expression. You can't help but worry about her. Talk to her. Adol. I was looking for you, actually. Thanks for saving me the trouble. You have my gratitude for helping me escape the prison. But my business is done here, so I will be taking my permanent leave. Where are you going?
Hold on.
Is it not obvious? The Governor General's office, you dimwit. Now that the Cardinal has returned, I no longer have any use for you people. Boo-hoo, what are you gonna do, cry? Go make yourself useful and tell the others. Bye. What? What are you following me for? I told you already, leave me be. It's the only exit to the room. If you do not, then I will have to kill you. and I would rather not dull my blade any more than I must. Huh? Iris, where are you off to? Did something happen to Iris? She seemed to have left in a hurry. I see. Something did happen, didn't it? You told the staff about her decision to leave. Why? She didn't even say goodbye. And she was just starting to get along with everyone, too. I thought she'd enjoy helping out at the Dandelion. Maybe it was precisely because she was growing attached to you all. However, the return of the Cardinal is deeply concerning. Do you know if this news has already become publicly known, Dogi? Seems like it. I only just heard about it from one of the customers. Word on the streets that the missing Cardinal's back to his office. They're also talking about how the Governor General's office was up and running again. I'm not so sure. It sounds fishy to me. I agree, it's highly improbable. There would have been a formal announcement. It's a trap. Fabrication or not, Iris believes it is true. Believes it to be true, and this is the result. If only I had been more attentive. Don't beat yourself up, Parks. It's not your fault. She's one of us, so it's up to all of us to stop her before she does something she'll regret. Speak for yourself. Runt's got a death wish. I say let her have it. I'm dying to see if her blade's as sharp as that tongue of hers. This isn't the time for hogwash, Credo. We still do not yet know her rationale behind her desire to assassinate the Cardinal. However unlikely, the repercussions of such an action would be dire. Furthermore, the Monstrums would inevitably be associated with the murder of an official, after he worked so hard to build a reputation. But the most important thing is that we can't let a friend go down the wrong path. Yeah, let's bring her back. The right thing to do. Alright, there's not a moment to lose. Parks and I will stay here to look for information. And someone has to be here in case she changes her mind. Indeed. The Monstrums are better suited to where we're gonna do it anyways. You know that. I wish you all good luck. We'll go to the Governor General's office once it's advantageous for us. Something may have already happened. Happened already, for all we know. We have to be careful. Iris of the Storm? Okay, so... where is it? Iris of the Storm, right here. Okay, so it's in the Noble District. Huh, I feel like I've been there. That exact spot, honestly, and talked to a guard in front of that mansion. Well, we have a few things to do before we do that. I just wanted to get that set up and figure out, because that's one of the hidden quests. Oh, Marie. The Dandelion, a popular hotspot and a magnificent bar, all in one. It's amazing how easy it is to relax here, even if you're not much of a drinker. But that aside, the staff seems to be made up of a whole host of weirdos. There's gotta be something going on behind the scenes here. I can feel it. Sounds like another scoop for newshound Mary. Oh no. She's catching on. She's getting closer and closer to the door. She was like right down the street last time. Okay, there is one thing right here we're gonna have to do. I started this and stopped when I realized it wasn't a recipe. Cause I actually reloaded, but I know what's in here. You feel as if you're being watched. There seems to be no one around. But the second I realized this actually started a cutscene, I just skipped the cutscene and went right to it. So I have... What the hell? But there's certainly a fish there. I detect a strange presence. You feel something peering at you from the water. What is this? Has someone found me? Fantastic, Monstrums. I am very impressed. It spoke. Hey you, show yourself, whatever you are. Ho, magnifique. I will reward you with the most precious treasure in the entire land. mysterious
Treasure is
thing.
alive. The spirit of the lovely Loire River. Montbriand le Grand.
Okay, I didn't even know this was voiced.
Now, bring your rightfully earned treasure to your hideout and take good care of me.
The hell? The spirit of the river is a salamander? An axolotl. I don't know. To be more precise. That's not really the issue here. What exactly is going on? I've seen it come up in mythological works here and there, but never once did I expect it to actually be real. Introduce yourself to Morbahan? Whatever. If he knows about... And asks if he knows about the monstrums. Bien sûr. You are children that have been blessed with gifts, yet cursed as warriors. Through the waters I see all, for I exist to oversee the cycles that sustain this land. Okay. The Dandelion could use a mascot. A mascot? Blush. Creepy fish face here looks a little too down for that gig. He's nothing at all like the legends say. Honestly, this is kind of a shock. I am not one to judge either way. If Adol thinks as such, why not bring him back with us for now? Maybe, but we'll have to ask Shantae how he feels about keeping pets, though. That. I'm not gonna go and butcher anything here. I'd hoped the lovely mademoiselles would carry me back. But this will do just fine. Sure. And so you brought back to the Dandelion the strange creature claiming itself to be the spirit of the river. Or river. This is the sentence structure that I'm kind of awkwardly reading. It should say, personally, and so you brought the strange creature back to the Dandelion. Or, you brought the strange creature claiming itself to be the spirit of the Loire River back to the Dandelion. I can read that sentence. This is completely out of order. It's right. It's right. It's just awkward. It's not what I normally... It's not the order I say things in. Magnifique, this'll do nicely. I would have preferred a gold vase, but I will make an exception, my friend. I'm glad it pleases you, Monsieur. Any friend of the Monstrums is welcome at the Dandelion, so make yourself at home. Oui. A most hospitable welcome. But if I'm not mistaken, you are all very, very busy now. It would be rude of me as a guest, and your new pet to be nothing more than decor. Ah, yes, I have a beautiful idea. You have use for the items that be soft and carry, yes? I, Morbahan, can find these items for you, and will buy them from me. Oh, you can buy them from me. You're not just... How are you going to get them? I'm a very mysterious spirit with mysterious powers. The great Morbahan can do a this and a that, and voila. I can go anywhere with water, instantly. Now move along and let me work ma magie. Okay. See, this is where I just hit skip cutscene the second I figured out it was a cutscene. And it went straight to this tutorial, so I knew that he did something, but I even skipped this and just immediately reloaded because I didn't want to know what he did. Allows you to buy materials directly with gold. Why would I want to do that? I have so many other ways to buy materials. Use it for when you have excess money, and excess money? I'm running out of money. All the time. I have 1,200 gil.
What will it be?
What the... 15,000? Bloodshot tier is 3,000. This sells for 750. Why would I buy that? I only know that sells for 750 because I needed to do the most efficient possible method to make money. So I went... Oh, he's hiding behind the stairs. I went back here. 18 is for 750. The next best is like Polar Night Drop, 9 for 250. That means Bloodshot Tier is way more effective if you wanted to, like, just stock up and then sell them for an emergency item. Not that I'd recommend doing it, but still. That's entirely an option. I needed to do that. I needed to sell like 20 of them to make enough money to move on. Okay, that is the only hidden thing there. So, we're all caught up. Like, I've turned in every gift. We can just move on now to side quests and adjust focus. Okay. So, we have another random quest here. God damn it, buttons. Another random quest here. I'm gonna pick that up just so we know like what all the quests are first. And we have a Prillis, Iris. Okay.
Jeez.
Oh, hey, what are you guys out in front of the house for? This is your house? It's Yufa. What? Hey, don't me. You're not getting up to any funny business behind my back, right? We sure aren't, see? Shush. It's really not any all that big of a deal or anything, Yufa. We were just thinking of doing some shopping in the main square, that's all. The main square, you say? That's not really the sort of place kids should be going by themselves. My thoughts exactly. That's why I always have to go with them. Always have them go with me or Felix. I'm not so sure I can right now. We're a little pressed for time. Pfft, who said we need you to come in the first place? Besides, it'd totally defeat the purpose if you did anyway. Yep, totally. Huh? Why? You guys really are planning something, aren't you? No, brother. It's so obvious. I think I'm starting to catch on. Well, since we're here.
In that case...
Are you sure? It's kind of out of the way, isn't it? Well, a short shopping trip shouldn't slow us down too much. But Yufa can't come. I don't see any need for all of us to go, though. Why don't you chaperone them, Adol? Alone. Huh? No, I couldn't ask you to do all that. If anything, I should be the one. Whoop. No take-backs. We're going with Adol. Yay, congratulations, Adol. You can just watch over the place while I'm gone. Yufa, I can't talk. And well, since you're always so busy, maybe you could take the time to relax a bit. Well, I am pretty bushed. What with the farm and the bar and all. Still, you three are way too much of a handful for Adol alone. I should probably... I can go with him. After all, if there's anything I should be able to help with, it's shopping. Then I too shall tag along, as it were. Living in Artisan Lane has likely imparted me with some measure of expertise. Oh boy. Wait, so all three of you get to go? Well, if you insist, I guess I could use a break or two. Just make sure to keep a good eye on them out there for me. As for you three, you'd better be on your best behavior, got it? Yes, ma'am. Woo-hoo. I love colossal wastes of time. I'm gonna go get some shut-eye over there. Always the reliable one. Though I guess this isn't exactly his cup of tea. I'll keep an eye on Yufa. I wouldn't be surprised if she snuck off after you. Good luck out there. Jesus. She's definitely gonna sneak off. Ah, yes. I had surmised that we were unable to ask you this until now. Why is it you wish to go shopping in the main square? Well, we wanted to get some ingredients for making candy. Orangettes, to be specific. They're candied orange peels dipped in chocolate. We're gonna make them to give to Yufa. Yep, it's like a thank you gift for all the hard work she does. Mom used to make them all the time back when she was alive. It was Yufa's favorite. That's where we got the idea. I see, a sensible decision. However, I struggle to comprehend the logic behind keeping this a secret from Yufa. Well, things like this are more fun when they're a surprise. You'll get it once you see how happy it makes her. Is that so? I will make sure to take note of it. Oh, what are we waiting for? Let's get shopping already. Hold on, Oods. Oods? Yuds? Probably Yuds. We should check what we need to get one more time. Let's see. I've got our list right here. Super sweet chocolate. Okay, an orange and a wrapping paper. Oh, I see. It's not a gift if it isn't wrapped after all. Everything we need should be here on this street or at the marketplace. Shall we begin our search then? Yeah, let's go. They've joined the group. Okay, well, let's just go get the... We have so many quests to do that I'm not going to get sidetracked here. I promise, I'm not going to get sidetracked. What am I doing? The shop is right here.
Welcome. Yes. Aw,
Oh,
maybe next time.
guess we have to just talk to her. Hello, and welcome to the Trading Bureau. Anything I can help you with today? Oh yes, you handle direct imports here at the Bureau, right? Do you happen to have any brands of fine chocolate in stock? Hispanic chocolate's been pretty popular for its intense sweetness lately, as I recall. Well, you're in luck. We actually just got a shipment of it in just recently. Would you like to purchase some? Ah, yes, please. Wow, Krisha, you really know your chocolate. Oh, no, it's not that. Pendleton sells chocolates from time to time is all. Okay. I detect the delightful fragrance of cocoa. You have a nose? That works? Yep, this is it, all right. Pair this with a hot tea or coffee and you got an irresistible combination. I'm so hungry. Drool. Hey, Mark. You can't have any, Al. We need it for the sweets, remember? We're making for Yuva. Aw. How's that fair? We bought it, didn't we? Now, you'll still have some left over after you're finished. Well, if that is the case, why not make enough sweets for the entire family? Oh, yeah. What do you say, Mark? I guess I don't have a choice. Yuva's share takes priority, though, so don't go sneaking in any nibbles, okay? Okay. Okay, 2 more things to grab.
How's it going?
Oh yeah, I also used the bathhouse for that 10 HP, the glorious 10 HP. Well, hello there. Can I help you find anything? I understand you deal in various sundries and daily necessities. That being the case, do you got any wrapping paper? The pretty kind? None of that ugly stuff? It's got to be the one that Yufa would like too. We're not getting anywhere asking him like that, you know. Wrapping paper, right? What do you think of this one here? It's designed to be pretty on trend for gifts and such lately. Oh, this is a cute one. Look at that floral design. It's so colorful too. I think Yuva would like it for sure. We don't even get to see it. Great, we'll take 100. Sorry about him. How much for just one? 100? I threw in a ribbon for you too, free of charge. Well, thanks, mister. We appreciate your generosity. My pleasure. It warms my heart to see them so excited about making a gift for their sister. Feel free to stop by again if you need anything else. Well. Okay. Which... right here.
Welcome,
Of course.
welcome.
Oranges, please. Welcome. Step on in. I just got some fresh shipments of fruits, and... Oh, well, if it isn't the little Gambergs. Isn't Yufa with you today? Nope, she's at home resting. Oh, do you know each other? Yeah, Miss Paulette's been buying our produce wholesale since back when our dad ran the farm. Miss Paulette, do you happen to have any good oranges to make orangettes out of? We were thinking of making some to give to Yufa. My, how delightful. Yufa will be pleased as pie, I can tell you that. Though I can't say I'm familiar enough with these fancy sweets to know what works best. A good orangette has a nice mix of bitter and sour in the peel to go with the sweet. So generally the fresher the better. I see, in that case. The third orange from the right on the second row and from the back should prove satisfactory. You mean this one? I'll be. This orange is remarkably round and plenty ripe to boot. Third eye came in handy. A little beauty like this will turn out delicious no matter what you do with it. Wow, that was amazing, Anamona. How did you know? Anamona, use your powers wisely, okay? It's not like they can tell. She's just really observant. Is it not wise to save us undue time and effort? Well, no harm, no foul, I guess. Here you are, Mark dearie. Be careful taking it back with you. We will, thank you. I mean, it's not like they're gonna be like, oh, that must be a monstrum. She guessed which orange was the... Yeah, it's fine. Now, Hawk using his wings, that's a different story. Wow, that takes care of everything we needed. Thanks for coming along with us, everyone. It was nothing, really. We were always happy to help. Let's go home and start cooking. Yuva's gonna be so happy. Hey, slow down, you two. Pardon me just a moment. Oh, Miss Paulette, right? That's right, dear. I'm glad I caught you in time. I forgot to give you these. You see, take them. They're on the house. I'd be very appreciative if you could deliver them to Yufa for me. Receive some fruit. To think those kids would go through all this trouble just to thank their sister. The four of them get along just wonderfully. Little angels that they are. I'd worried when their parents passed, but they truly are a family through and through. A true family, huh? I presume you refer to Yufa having been adopted. So she mentioned it to you as well, then. Well, yes, though we don't really know all of the details. Well, in that case, perhaps you ought to ask her yourself. It may bring her some small relief to share her past. Hey, Slowpokes. It's a holdup, huh? We're heading home, remember? Yufa's waiting for us. Can't you see we're talking? Damn kids. With that, everyone made their way back to the agricultural district while the kids made their Yufa's present in secret. The others were tasked with keeping her busy. As they took a short stroll nearby, Adol and the others casually asked Yufa about her past. Oh, that's right. I never told you about it, huh? I was sent into foster care as a child before my parents found and took me in. Then came Mark, Yudes, and Elle. We were raised no differently than any other sibling. Thanks to that, though, the three of them still don't know the truth. Oh. I see. But it seriously isn't anything worth worrying about, really. As far as they're concerned, I've never been anyone but their older sister. That's more than enough for me. I mean, I do have to tell them about it someday or another, of course. But, well, that's easier said than done. Yufa. It'll be okay. I know it sounds like I'm just saying that. But I'm sure they think of you the same way I think of my father and Carla. As do I for Roderio and Melissa, though the circumstances do differ a bit. At the very least, your connection to them is certainly more than you regard. You guys. Aha, there they are. Yufa! Okay, kiddos, spill. What have you all been up to? Don't think I haven't noticed so much you've been trying to keep me away from... Wait, that smell. Here, Yufa, this is for you. Yudes hands the homemade orangettes, wrapped in floral paper. They're just like Mom used to make. That's right, they're orangettes. Orangettes, your favorite, Yufa. It's just we wanted to thank you for looking after us and all. It's not for any special occasion or anything, just, because. We noticed how hard you've been working. you've been working harder than ever lately. With the farm, with work, and probably a bunch of other things we don't even know about, too. Listen, all we're saying is try not to overdo it, okay? Remember, me, Mark, and Al are always here for you. And Dad and Mom, too. Yep, you'll get rid of us. You'll never get rid of us no matter what. You guys. Sniff. Just when I thought... when did you all get so grown up, huh? Oh, I can't take it anymore. Come here, you rascals. Hey. Yufa, can't breathe. Deal with it. You're getting a mega hug, whether you like it or not. Mega hugs are so warm. Okay. Is this what families are supposed to do? I think so. Well, there you have it, Anamona. The power of a good surprise. Indeed. Helping them was well worth the effort. Meh, I got some good sleep out of it at least. No Credo. Afterwards, Yufa shared the fruits of her siblings' work with everyone to enjoy. For everyone. After eating their fill, of the heartwarming, if questionable tasting, snack, they resumed their activities once more.
Always happy to help.
20 apples, mushroom. I have a lot of cooking stuff now. Damn. Thank you again, guys, for everything. Yufa liked it. You three think you got the drop on me, but what do you do when I hug you to bits? No, Yufa, get away. What a bizarre family. It's not. It's not bizarre. Well, maybe in Japan it might be. Not that this, but this is made as a Japanese game, but it seems pretty common. What are we gonna do next? We're definitely not getting all of them, most likely. But we're gonna try to get 3 of them, and then I'll do like 1 in the next episode, along with opening the gate and doing the other one. Probably. That's the goal. So, I think since we already started Iris's, we should finish it. Probably. So 1 sec. Okay. I had to turn on my air filter thing. I forgot to turn it on. Right here. This is the exact same place. Hey, I was on a building. I wonder what's going on. They seem pretty panicked. Excuse me, did something happen? Well, there was a small fire over there at the Governor General's office. We're still sorting out exactly what happened, but we're suspecting arson. Arson? That's right. Apparently, a live coal was thrown through an open back window. A live coal, huh? We should consider ourselves lucky that the room wasn't more flammable. I shudder to think what might have happened had we been a step too late. Some luck. With this and the Monstrum incident, we're short enough on hands as it is. We'll give the area another once-over for now. As for all of you, if you see anyone suspicious, report it immediately. Will do. It's not a little girl, definitely not. This has Iris written all over it. Especially considering her mission. I'll bet this was just a distraction for the guards. In which case, chances are she's already snuck into the Governor General's office. We have to stop her, then, before she does something she can never take back. To do so would require our own inconspicuous point of entry. Perhaps we should try giving the building a once-over ourselves. Look for a secret entrance. The chimney. Totally. Oh my god, I can't even get up there. Is there like a crimson... Why has everything gotta have a lip in this game? Oh, it's not a chimney. Why does this exist? Okay. This looks like the exit they can use to clean the roof. Oh, that's why it exists. Well, one man's exit is another Monstrum's entrance, right? Right, let's hurry inside before it's too late. Yeah. I highly doubt we're gonna get a super boss. Adol and the Monstrum snuck into the building from the roof. They then headed towards the Governor General's office, taking care to remain hidden from the staff inside all the while.
Lindheim isn't back yet. Don't play dumb with me. Everyone knows the Governor General's office is still running.
But it's true. We still don't have any idea where he's gone. We're only acting in accordance with his policies from before his disappearance.
Damn it all. Iris. What the heck are you guys doing here?
Those clothes, you're the Monstrums.
Don't worry, we're only here to stop Iris. Whatever your reasons, they can't be worth killing in cold blood.
Ah. This won't solve anything.
Indeed, there is no resolution to be gained from this. Shut up. You think I don't know that already? Whatever it takes to avenge my father is nothing compared to what Rome has done. For all the people people care, those invaders might as well be the rightful rulers of Glia. They stole it all out of the father's hands, from the hands of our family. Your family. You don't mean...
I don't believe it. No, my lady. Could you perchance be Her Highness Princess Eleanor? What?
Eleanor.
Princess?
The Iris you know is an alias made by the man who raised me to protect my identity. My real name is Eleanor, firstborn princess of the Glian royal family. Or it was before their downfall at the Erdlingen War 8 years ago. As far as the rest of the world knows, I just ended up dropping off the face of the earth.
What?
Iris, you're royalty?
I wasn't expecting that.
I've heard stories of how the royal family met their end, but I was there, hidden in the closet. I watched as Roman soldiers gutted my father like swine. Everything went black after that. The shock was too much for me to bear. When I came to, I'd already been left in the care of society's shadows. Since then, the thoughts of revenge has been the only thing keeping me going. Revenge against those who pried Glia's crown from my father's cold dead hands. And revenge on the Cardinal who took his place as if it were nothing. But I could not even manage to do that much. I will not get another chance on his life if I am captured again. So I will just have to settle for taking yours in his place.
Look at you, you're shaking.
But why? I have been waiting for this moment for so long. Iris.
I understand your pain, Your Highness. But if I may, I'd like to shine a bit of light on your circumstances. Cardinal Lindheim, he did everything in his power to try to save the royal family.
He what?
During the war 8 years ago, he sought a path to mediation as a cardinal of the church. He had even exchanged letters with your father, the king of Glia, to that very end. But in their lust for glory, the Roman army turned their swords to fell the royal castle. Your disappearance has haunted him as his greatest regret ever since, Your Highness. Then, 3 years ago, the cardinal was set to succeed the previous governor general. He felt his responsibility as a Roman to restore some measure of peace to the land. And to one day deliver you this letter. The acting governor general hands Iris a sealed letter. You've just been holding on to that?
This letter...
My dearest Eleanor, the end of this bloodshed will mark a new beginning for Glia's history. I've secretly made arrangements to secure even the slightest chance of you making it out alive. You were still so young, but I believe a new path for this new Glia lies in your future. As I write this letter, I ask you to remember me, not as a king, but as your father. I love you, my child.
my greatest wish, above all else, is a happy life for you. Father, Cardinal Lindheim came across this letter after the war. Since his appointment, we've been told to give this to you, should you ever be found. He considered it the least he could do to atone for his failure to intervene. Sob. How could I have been so stupid? My father, the one who raised me. The man who raised me. I never stopped to think of how they might have felt. For 8 years, my only thoughts have been of retribution. What happened to me?
Also, how old are you? 8 years you've been thinking of retribution? She must have been like 5, so what are you, like 13? And are you a super assassin? Or wanting to be?
Iris, you can't blame yourself. It was 8 whole years ago. You couldn't have been older. You couldn't have been older than 4 or 5. Anyone else in your position would have ended up feeling the same.
A new path is still out there.
Sniff, a new path, huh? For better or worse, none of your ploys at assassination have managed to succeed. Though the outcome of this attempt is at your intended victim's discretion. What happened here today was nothing more than a little tiff. You merely came to receive a letter of from your late father is all. I don't see anything worth reporting about that. Ah. Pfft, real slap on the wrist you're giving there. Wish you'd all be that generous about me going feral in town. Way to ruin the moment.
Credo, I kinda hope they arrest you. The rest of them, sure, but Credo is full on trying to kill people. At least I think. Or has been killing people. I have no idea what he's doing.
Relay this message to Lindheim for me when he returns. I will leave the sovereignty of Glia in your hands for now. But if ever I see you let the welfare of this land or its people put into peril, I will kill you dead, without a second thought to spare.
Kill you dead, huh? I'll be sure to let him know. Adol and the others managed to make their escape before the rest of the staff arrived. The acting governor general kept to his word, covering up the whole incident. Sure enough, no one came in pursuit of them. The group soon made their return with Iris to tell the others of her true identity. After doing so, she was once again accepted back into the Dandelion.
That went great!
Oh, we don't get to see everyone's reactions? And Pusa gloves, too. Okay, instead of wondering all the time, I'm just going to search right away. Add Confuse and plus 20 strength. Confuse can be helpful if it hits.
Hello there.
How's it going here? He gave me quite a scare. He converses. You're not going to discuss how she's the princess, Parks?
I left thinking I would never return and that I would not be welcome back. And you people dragged me back here against my will. Do not know what to think anymore. I just need to sit down and reconsider my life.
I don't have a gift for her. Wait, do I even have a gift left? No, yeah, we're all caught up. Oh, well, that one's out of the way. Let's head to the next one. I was wondering why this guy's shop wasn't open. Turns out he was just here. I tell you, Marcel, you get more and more stubborn by the day. Don't you think you ought to just give in just this once? The poor boy was so distraught, he came all the way to pay me a visit. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm getting work done. I'm here to get work done, full stop. Yet here you are, wasting valuable time bringing up my numbskull apprentice. And there you go again. Oh, you kids need something?
Well, kind of. We received a request at the bar.
Oh, why didn't you say so? We craftsmen could use an outside hand. Mind if we borrow you for a bit? Seeing as you're already here and all? Sure.
Yes.
Great, you kids are a real lifesaver. As for a little issue here, It's about Marcel's apprentice, Potts. We need you to bring him back to us.
Bring him back to you? What happened to him? He hasn't gone missing, has he?
Now look what you've done, Burling. Your lousy explanations got the gals all up in a tizzy. At this rate, you'll end up making things more of a mess than they already are. Would you just listen to him? The thanks I get for submitting the request, he wouldn't. The long story short, Marcel and Potts have been having a little master-apprentice quarrel. That's no news for them, usually, but it's gotten to a boiling point this time around. If only that brat fired up the forge half as well as he did that temper of his. You still haven't told us what actually happened. Sorry about that, boyo. We're blacksmiths, not wordsmiths. Sure. In any case, we at the Craft Guild have provided apprenticeships for ages now. It's customary for aspiring young artisans to join workshops and receive training. But whether an apprentice ever becomes a full-fledged craftsman is up to the master. It's not uncommon for youngsters to start feeling impatient or unappreciated. And so, that half-wit apprentice of mine went and made a shield I never taught him. All the while spouting some howdy nonsense about putting what he's learned into practice. No respect for the old ways or workshop permission. For that matter, the audacity. I gave him a good yelling to. Said a rookie like him needed to master the basics first. Potts ended up leaving the workshop after that. He ran off to the plains with said shield in hand, determined to prove his worth. I like the cut of this kid's jib.
But the plains are quite dangerous alone. It would be best if he returned at once.
It would. I tried stopping him on my way out of town, but you know what he said? You're just siding with Master Marcel, huh? All you care about here is damage control. Screw this, Master never planned on training an outsider like me anyway. Or well, something like that. I don't know, that was pretty specific, dude. I'm not so good with young people speak.
He called himself an outsider?
Sounds like this is more complicated a situation than we thought. Than we, though? Got a T. Fix it. Hardly worth all this fussing around. Sounds like the man of the workshops had just about enough of all this. I'll do the asking for him then. Could you bring Potts back? Sorry he puts you up to this. Burling just mentioned it, but the kid ran off towards the Millian Plains. Seems he was making his way southwest. Oh, great.
And it sounds like that's where we're headed. Let's go search for him.
Southwest? Oh, okay. I thought it was like behind this wall and I had to get that thing out of the... That's fine. This is totally fine. Let's go do this one. Okay, he's behind this little cliff, so... Oh, it's probably faster to go this way. Hearing some loud noises outside. Oh, right, we have exploding people. What are you doing here? This is such a random spot. Where's that shield, dude?
All right, I'm ready now. I'm gonna do it. I'm really gonna do it. And the master will be forced to admit he was wrong. But it won't hurt to be extra sure I'm ready. Oh, there he is. So this is Potts, huh? There'd be a lot less explaining if we were in our normal forms. Hey, you.
What? Me? Who are you? You and the Monstrums explained the situation to the leery Potts. I get it. Master sent you. Gosh, first you guys and now he's involved Master Burling too? Has he got got a shred of dignity left? No dignity, huh? Remind me, who's the spoiled brat who abandoned ship over an argument with his master again? Just come back to the city with us. There are too many monsters around here. You wouldn't want to run your runaway excursion to turn into a runaway corpse recovery, would you? No, but I can't go back yet.
Not until I've proven the value of this.
Brings out a prototype shield.
Is this what you made without your master's approval?
Yes, I wanted to make a shield that was as light as it was sturdy. If I could just prove that it worked against monsters, then that mullish master of mine will have no choice but to accept my genius. Or maybe you're the one who won't accept that you're too scared to face him. You may have left in a huff, but where's that gallantry now? You weren't watching me, were you? What did you expect? I've never slain a beast before. I only planned up to this point, but now my stupid legs won't move. Hey, you guys look like a rough crowd. You probably killed monsters before. How about you test out my shield for me?
You wish for us to be your test subjects.
Exactly, it makes perfect sense. I'm a craftsman, not a warrior like you guys. You just call Krisha a brute?
Sure, I could go beat up some monsters, but it would be even better in your hands. I think I follow.
Meh, you had me at beat up some monsters. If we do, would you come back with us?
It's a deal. You'd better not run away after like you did from your master.
You could trust me. Here, take it. Okay.
One of you is going to have to equip it, and then you'll have to kill 15 mushroom monsters in the plains. Supposedly they explode after being offed. I figured that should demonstrate its agility. Okay, take it away. Let's just be done with this. Commence the experiment.
Oh no, stop. Equip the prototype and do what he just explained. The nose. 1 sec. Okay. Put it on Krisha. There we go. So I don't have to, like, make them... Oh, they explode no matter what you do. I was gonna say, I don't have to, like, kill them before they explode. I'm just having, like... Ooh. Ooh, okay. Having, flashbacks to Scarlet Nexus. There's an enemy that just blows up, and that's... You can't do much about it. It's very annoying. But you have to kill them before they blow up for a damn side quest. Lash enemies upward with a sudden swing of the tail. I mean, we kind of saw it, but I didn't really look. Oh, okay. It's just a... Where do you go? The one didn't even blow up. I don't even care about you guys. Any more monsters? Or mushrooms? Okay, that's not a good move for... It seems to push them back, not lash them upwards. Yeah. Well, kinda did that time. Not sure if I enjoy it that much, but... There's just some skills that I'm like... I'll never get use out of you. Oh! Well, this thing does more than dash speed. It actually hits enemies. And I can gather like this. I think this thing was an 8-2. Your adventurer's equipment or whatever it was called. Relic. I don't know, because they were also in Memories of Salsetta. And probably other ones, but those are the 3 I know. Okay, how many more do I have to kill? Probably should have been keeping track. Is there a way to... it'll probably just tell me. I don't even see any. Oh boy. Well, this is going to take a minute, and there's no point in watching me run around the field and kill all of them, right? Maybe? I'm guessing we're getting pretty close anyway. Alright. All done. Just popped up saying it was ready. My nose. You guys really did it. So, how was the shield? It was a shield. It ain't half bad. It was strong enough, and it was lightweight too. People line up for this thing. It had like 5 defense and 10 evasion, and that's it. That is, if you can forge it on your own. I see. That's all the testing I need for today.
We fulfilled our end of the contract. You will return to the city as promised. A deal's a deal. Lead the way. Finally, I'll get to show Master that I was right all along. You all return to Artisan Lane along with Potts. The guild masters awaited you. Phew-wee. Glad he's still in one piece. Thanks a million, kiddos. So, the prodigal apprentice returns. Just thought I'd come back to prove you wrong, you old has-been. So here it is, my masterpiece. Let's see you play your good-for-nothing apprentice down after taking a look at this. We'll see about that, you conceited little brat. He handed him the shield. I'm impressed, Potts. Takes some real nerve to strut on in parading this around as a masterpiece. Gah. Hey, come on now. Still, it's light, sturdy, and easy to handle. You've got the makings of something here. But a prototype or not, a piece like this is a gold a dime a dozen. Among craftsmen. If you can't even understand that much. Shut your damn mouth. You'll never recognize me as a craftsman no matter what I do, will you? Why even keep me around? So you have someone to pick on and do your chores? You talk about the old ways and tradition, but you can't even stand where I come from. Enough already. Don't go making assumptions, Potts. Being a craftsman is about one thing, skill. No one's here to judge you for being an outsider from Rome. You want my recognition, you've got to earn it, just like your skills just aren't there yet. So that's what he meant by outsider. The number of Romans here did increase after Glia's annexation. It wasn't long after the war, when you first knocked on my workshop door. At the time, most Glians scorned Romans as callous invaders behind their backs, but you insisted on following behind bumbling old me, without a single gripe. I'll admit, I started to grow fond of you over the years. Yet in all your time treading water with nothing to show, I never encouraged you even once. Master Marcel, I understand your feelings, that the way I run my workshop is outdated. Suppose I couldn't bring myself to take any criticism from an amateur. Until now, that is. Huh? Didn't you hear me? I said the shield had the makings of something. It's rough around the edges, sure, but a little elbow grease and it'll make a fine product. What matters is that you finally produced something worthy of praise. You've got a ways to go before becoming a true craftsman, but that doesn't mean I can't listen to you once in a while. Master? First off, try tempering the shield again. A little refining should do righten it up. Out. You want to put what you learn to practice. Here's your big chance. After that, you can gripe about how I run the place as much as you want. Yes, Master. Ah, Potts, I'm happy for you. The hell do we always stick around for these mushy-ass happy endings, anyway? It's like they always say, fair weather cometh after the storm. Thank you again for your help, everyone. Afterwards, Potts told Adol and his friends to stay and wait. Following a short wait, he handed them his refined creation. Feather shield. Super of 80? Is this really the same shield from before? You have improved upon it considerably from such a short period of time. Yeah, it came together somehow or other, thanks to Master Marcel's advice. Of course it did. Like I keep saying, you've still got a long ways to go. Can it, old man? You've made your point. Anyway, I've obviously got a lot to learn before I become a true craftsman. So I'll just have to keep busting my ass under Master's instruction till I get there. Looking forward to your next piece. Can't say I know when that'll be, but you can be sure I won't disappoint. And thanks again for everything. We'll know who to call next time something happens.
Always happy to help.
The Dandelions. Is that our secret name? Oh, I have more than 100. It's ready.
Whoa! Guess it showed up.
Yes, it did, but I have 2 quests left here. So we have I'm gonna have to split this one here, but we have 2 more quests to do: Perlis's and the warehouse stakeout, and then we're gonna go do this, and probably this in the next episode. All 3 of those things, and who knows after that? Like, I might, assuming I have 100 more Nox. Yeah, you get 30 from each, so I'll have 90 more Nox from these side quests. I'll roughly have enough, which might open up here a little bit. Considering I can get to this landmark already, clearly this is gonna be the optional open up. So I might check this spot out too, and hopefully we'll start moving up forward. I don't know, we'll see. But that's the end of this one. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.